I'm going to show you how to take off and clean your LC Racing EMB style cars shocks, because after a long summer season of running outdoors, it will be quite dirty. First, you want to remove the lower screw and the top nut. The lower screw, you will need a 5/64 or 2mm nut driver, not Allen driver. Top, you will need, what I like to use is one of these T-wrenches. You will need the second largest end. Screw it right off. What I like to do is put my screwdriver on the other end and use both hands and unscrew it. Now, reinstall the nut. After you've removed the shock, set the car to the side. In my case, I am working on a diff rebuild, so I have the entire front end off. You do not have to take the entire front end off. Please don't. It will make a lot more work for you. First step of cleaning the shock is you have to disassemble it briefly. So first, what I like to do is take off this lower shock cap. To do that, you grab the lower shock cap, compress the spring, and then you have to feel it out. Grab the spring, and then grab the lower shock cap with your other hand and push it off of the shaft. Set that to the side. And then you can just, with the shock cap removed, it allows you to just pull the spring right off. Now, if you don't have a preferred setup that you really like, then take off this spring retainer. But I have a certain setup I really like, so I'm not going to take that off. I'm just going to clean it. So, set the shock body to the side, and take an old toothbrush that you have, or some brush of some sort. And first, what I like to do is take the lower shock cap and just rub it with the brush. Brush it all off. And there will be some left in this. There's a lot left. There's a lot in the middle crevice, so make sure you get that all out. What I use a lot of times is a small Allen screwdriver or a punch. I just clean that out. Works very nicely to break up all the excess material that is stuck. And then take your brush and brush it all out. Do one more final brush. Blow it off. And you are done with the shock cap, the lower shock cap. Next, take the spring and do the same thing. Just run the brush along every single coil until it is completely clean. Blow it off. Wipe off your toothbrush if you need. Rub it again. Brush it again. Blow it off. You are done with the spring. Finally, grab your shock body and do the same thing. Clean the shaft with your brush. Clean the lower eyelid. And clean the shock body. You will see all this dirt is nice and loose, and it will start coming off. Make sure you clean the seal on the bottom so that it doesn't leak. Clean off your brush if needed. Clean off the top shock cap. Now, your shock body is nice and clean and ready to be reassembled. If you took off your spring tensioner, slip it back onto the shaft and screw it up to the height you'd like. Next, take the spring, insert it over the shaft onto the spring tensioner. Sometimes you have to turn it around so it'll fit. Snap it on like that, and then compress. Take your shock cap, keeping the spring compressed. Snap the shock cap on so the bottom portion slides onto the lower eyelid, and let the spring come back down on. And now you're done cleaning your shock. Next, grab your car, or in my case, the entire front end. Unscrew your lower screw for the shock. And the upper nut. Slide your shock into the hole it came out of. In mine, it is the outer hole. Install the screw. Then tighten it until it's snug. Do not over tighten this, or if you over tighten it, your suspension will not work correctly. Just go until it's snug. There. Should be able to wiggle back and forth a bit. Don't know if you can see that. Now, slide your upper shock cap eyelid onto the screw, like I've done right here, and take your nut and screw it on. Finger tighten first, and then take your T-wrench and your Allen driver, and stick your Allen driver on the back here and tighten down until snug. Make sure there's a bit of play in there so your suspension works freely. And if it is on your car, check the suspension travel, make sure it's nice and smooth. If you have and do that to the other side, do that at all 4 sides, you will have 4 clean shocks. I would like to thank you for watching my first part 1 of cleaning and oiling your LC Racing EMB style vehicle shocks. I've had a blast to make it, and there will be a link in the description when part 2 comes out, which is oiling your shocks. I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.